Pisces, welcome back to Steampunk Psyche. If you're brand new to the channel, I want to say thank you so much. Hit that thumbnail, come in and check it out. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you. Hey, listen, we're going to get started on a general reading, but before we do, I want you to check this out, okay? Okay, Pisces, we're going to get started on a general reading. Keep in mind, these are just energies. Sometimes it fits, sometimes it doesn't, so don't push it. And don't hate the reader. I'm not going to sugarcoat these cards. Sometimes it's really harsh, and Pisces are very tender. I know I am a Pisces. But we can do this, okay? We got this together. So we'll take a look at the down low. I'll shuffle up and we'll get started with your reading. Look at your present energy, your crossing challenge. We'll look at the foundation, things underneath, maybe hidden. Okay. Take a look at the recent past. We'll take a look at the possibilities, the near future. We'll look at how you're approaching stuff. What's your stance? What's your take? We're going to look at the environment that is around you, the hopes, the fears, the wishes, and the worries. And then we're going to look at your final destination, your outcome. We'll clarify all these cards along the way. Pisces, your current energy is yourself, the magician. I'm going to lay all these out and we'll go over them. Look at the crossing challenge. The 10 of Wands. We're going to look at the foundation, which is the strength. We're going to look at the recent past, Queen of Swords. We're going to look at the possibilities, right, with the Page of Wands. The near future is the Moon. We're going to look at the self, 2 of Pentacles. Damn cards keep getting in the way here. Look at the environment, the King of Wands. The hopes, fears, wishes, and worries is the 2 of Wands. The outcome and direction is the Justice. Okay, sounds like you're going to finally get your answer for whatever you're looking for with that outcome direction, but I say but, and I don't even know what that would, maybe you can get some but, I don't know. But the Magician, current energy, so you're showing up as yourself. You're being authentic, whoever you are. And that's not uncommon for Pisces. We are, as authentic as we can be. We've been, throughout the whole signs, right? We are the 12th sign. We've been through all of them. So your crossing challenge is burdensome, carrying too much emotionally. Wands are speaking of the emotional here. You do have a lot of wands here, so fire energy, which is not uncommon again, right? With Pisces, we are lovers. We are, however, sometimes easily fall in love. We love romance. Burn out easy, right? But what I'm seeing, so in the recent past, there was a Queen of Wands energy. that was being avoided. So this could be a masculine talking about a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be. It could be the other way around. But there was an avoidant type of energy there. Communication with the swords. Okay. And so, yeah, you look down there too with me. Got that Queen of Wands sitting over here, or Queen of Swords. I'm sorry. So air signs, could be talking about Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Don't have to be. It could be. But it's like, I don't know, some communication not taking place, but maybe there could have been. Could have been a situation where there might have been, a spark, a flame towards a relationship of some kind. So in the possibilities, we had the Page of Wands here. We could be talking about a younger person, maybe coming towards you, making, a proposal, but it's also exploring new ideas, right? It's not uncommon for you to take on some kind of a new idea and thought. The sometimes we're known for not really following through with things. It's sort of like our minds have already been there, experienced it, and if we don't see like a benefit that's life changing, it's almost like, okay, well, I'm done with that one. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up on with the Page of with Wands. So I don't know, but yeah, so the Page, and then we had the Moon show up there as the near future, right? So it's back in the headspace again. So if this is relationship related, I feel like this is just this back and forth, on and off mystery. Is there going to be a conclusion? I kind of feel like you're at wit's end with it. If you're back in the headspace again with the Moon, your current energy is you're trying to manifest. If you're manifesting love, or you're manifesting new ideas, maybe you're just in like a roadblock. I kind of feel like with Wands energy, it could be more emotional side taking place, that it's like you're just like at an emotional block, and it could be, that artistically speaking, you're stuck on something. But we could also be talking about a romance as well. Could be with a younger person. You did have the Page of Wands. You have lots of wands in the mix here. But you're in the headspace. It's like, where do I go from here? What's on the other side of the two towers? What is the Moon going to expose? We could be talking about, triggering effects coming back and forth with this relationship. It's kind of triggering things. Doesn't have to be that, but it could be. But I kind of feel like it's more of the mystery. Where's this going, and what's this about type of situation. Being patient, being calm, taking your time. Not if this is relationship wise, I feel like you're just allowing the flow to go, not really pushing at anything. Excuse me. Yeah. So in the self, you're showing up as strength. So it could be Leo energy as well. Some more fire signs there: Sagittarius, Aries. But I kind of feel with this King of Wands now, in the hopes, fears, wishes, and worries, this is that, some more of that, it's emotional stability. Um, maybe you offer emotional stability to someone, or you feel like um, passionate, very passionate towards someone, to offer emotional stability to someone. Yeah. Looking at hopes, fears, wishes, and worries with the Two of Wands. again, I kind of feel like it's just there's this slow movement, and so it's like I'm moving on. I'm taking a look out, um, and so it's kind of like you've been fixated on one thing for so long, and now you're looking out to go, what else out is there out there in the world for me? I need to move away from this fixed position. I need to move away from the, you know, not so much like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not so much of an attachment style. It's more like, um, I've done a lot of things and I'm just trying to experience new things. With the Page of Wands, that is that new exploration. It's the excitement and everything. So I feel like there's like this lack of excitement holding up the world going, okay, but now what? So you've been fixated on one thing, but now what? Right? and but you're really, really ready for the answer to come in. You follow up with the Justice card as the outcome and direction. So Libra energy could be talking about that in your mix. Okay, Pisces. What are you fixated on? That's what we got to find out. Right? Let's get the shuffle. Let's clarify and find out this Two of Wands energy. You're looking out into the world. You want to discover some new opportunity. If you're having some kind of a creativity block or something like that, perhaps this Two of Wands energy might, if we can clarify it, it might expose something. Okay. Universe, what does Pisces need to know about this Two of Wands energy? Well, it's kind of the same energy. It's investment, and if I make an investment in it, is it going to work? So it's kind of like you're shooting yourself in your ideas. You're shooting yourself in the foot, but it's like, and I know how this is. I'm the same way. I think of an idea and I run it through all the way through almost to the damn end, and then when I'm done, it's like I've experienced it because we are so emotionally astute, right? We wear energy a lot. We are very capable of transmuting actual energy, and it becomes almost a physical experience. Okay, and a lot of times that is one of our downfalls. Not that that's a terrible thing. It's just that we have that capability of, we can listen to somebody's story. They can tell us, oh yeah, we took a trip, we went to here and there and there, and they tell you all about the trip, and you almost feel like you're exhausted because you emotionally wore that, right? I know you know what I'm talking about. This could be an investment physically, like for coin, for finances or whatever. Um, and you're just wondering. So we could be talking about that. If this is relationship related, then you're just wanting to know, is it going to be balanced out? Am I going to get some justice, from this? Or if this cycle has been a long overdue, or whatever it was you were fixated on, and now you're moving to the next thing. Where's the justice in all this? Is this over? Is this done? Is this, what was this all about? I don't know. We're going to keep going here. I'm kind of concerned that the Ten of Wands, as your crossing challenge, what's the Ten of Wands about? What's burdening you? What are you taking on too much of? Well, it's us again, the Fool. More Pisces energy, right? Um, Comradeship. It's exploration, new ideas. It also can represent trickery, an illusion type of scenario, beginning and the ending as well, depending upon how it shows up. Um, but we're clarifying the Ten of Wands. I feel like this is an ending. It's the ending of that, maybe carrying the emotional bond, the emotional, you know, the Ten of Wands represents a lot of different things. It's overburdened, overworked, that type of thing. But it also represents the fact that you have boundaries and you've put boundaries up. Okay. And so being taken advantage of your emotional support, your emotional willingness to offer that to people, supportive wise, could be the ending of that. It could be that you're going to invest that back into yourself, which is why we saw the Seven of Pentacles show up. That could be self-investment. You know what I mean? You are manifesting. You're in that with that present energy as the Magician. So what are you trying to manifest? That's what I want to ask, okay? Give me just a second. I'll give you the camera here. You showed up right off the bat as the Magician, okay? Showed up as yourself, really. But I want to know what you're trying to manifest, okay? Is this love, relationship? Is this a new beginning, a new start? You have the Two of Wands. So what is Pisces trying to manifest? What is Pisces trying to manifest? King of Cups. So some solid emotional stability, you know? This could be an offering of love. It could be offering back to yourself, love, self-love. You know, the king is no longer, he's not the type of person that is swayed by emotions anymore. In other words, somebody could lay a guilt trip on you and you're totally aware of it. You're a Pisces and you wouldn't even have to try to manifest that. But we're trying to talk about how this clarifying of the Magician card, you know, what's the clarification of it? So, but you're trying to manifest love. You know, the King of Cups is all about love. Okay. So, which I get that, you know. You're crossing challenge, the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Fool. So it's like, I feel like you're just out of breath, you know, and not really sure where to go from here with the Two of Wands being a brand new idea. I just feel like it's just, you're just trying to move on from something, you know, and I feel you, you know, I feel you. Well, staying out of the hermit mode, right? And avoiding the tower, right? Actually, it's probably the most beneficial. I'm going to give one more card here. I'm going to just shuffle these up real quick because this is just kind of a slow type energy reading here. It's almost like I don't know where to go from here. Someone's been in this situation for a while, I feel like, and they're like, what do I do now? You know, these cards are being very sticky. All right, universe. Let's give a final outcome direction for Pisces here. Final outcome direction for Pisces. The Page of Cups offering. So most definitely cups, love, emotions, security. So definitely an offering of some kind. This could be a brand new offering, something you're not even aware of, you know, it is Pisces energy as well with the fish in the cup like that. But the Page of Cups could be a younger person making an offering towards you. Doesn't have to be that way. You could be younger than that other person. Doesn't matter. But I feel like it's saying that's the new beginning. That would represent the Fool. New beginning, new relationship, a new investment, a new romance, something like that. Pisces is really kind of a slow energy read. I mean, it just popped out slow and it's taking its sweet time, which is why I feel that underlying energy is the strength card, because strength is not slow. I mean, strength is slow. It's like you don't have to use it. Before it sounds like I'm putting my foot in my mouth, listen. She's putting her hand in the mouth of a damn lion. So you'd have to be pretty slow. You wouldn't just kind of go in there forcefully and do that, right? I don't know if you can see that or not. But so there's patience involved. There's compassion involved. So wherever this could be a slow moving romance. This could be a slow moving relationship of some kind. It doesn't matter. But I feel like your energy is showing that compassionate and slow, that is the repertoire of the Pisces anyway. Sometimes we are the Knight of Wands and rushing, but I'm not seeing that energy here. So I really feel like just be patient with yourself. It's like I'm gonna take my own advice here, because like I said, keep in mind I am a Pisces too. Come on, camera. I'm a Pisces too, and I like things to happen quickly too. But I'm starting to realize, you can't force situations because they never work the way you want them to. But focus in. You do have the Seven of Pentacles. Take your time and find, and if you're having a blockage, it's time to get out and do something different, Step away from whatever you've been fixated on for a while and kind of change. Get yourself plenty of rest, plenty of sleep, plenty of fun, plenty of writing, reading, or art, music, whatever it is that you do, whatever you're into, hunting, fishing, sailing, walking on the beach, walking, in the park, at the playground, whatever you do, But do something differently for a little bit. Change up, and you're going to feel your energy change. And I feel like that blockage, whatever that is going to come forward for you, okay? With that Seven of Pentacles, it's a new investment. Could be a new relationship, right? Could be coin, finances, but I feel like it's an offering of love. You had both the King and the Page show up. So anyway, Pisces, I hope this was confirmation for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, would you? If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscription button and don't forget to turn on your notifications. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging with me. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one, okay? All right, bye.